Hey, I got Captain Kidd. So during Wano, he was there. He got caught by, he got caught by Kaido. Um, but then he was in Udon prison with Luffy for a little bit. Um, he was in Udon prison with Luffy for a little bit. Um, he learned he had Conqueror's Haki on the rooftop when he got to the rooftop on Onigashima Day when they came to do the raid. And this nigga was up there and he was like, "Hey, um, I come to, take you down, Kaido. You put me in a fucking, Udon prison, you're gonna pay for shit like that. He managed to get Big Mom off the roof with the help of Law, but then he had to fight against her later on. And he fought against her. He, Devil Fruit Awakening. He could magnetize her to where all the metal in the area will be attracted to her, and then like it would just like stick to her. And then he could create a bowl and other things. But his real power was the railgun. Now he was able to shoot her, into the lava, with the help of Law, of course. But he then, left with the 3 billion berry bounty. That's impressive. But then, shit all came to a head, quick. When he said that he was gonna go against Shanks because he got his arm cut off. He's like, he's gonna pay. He thought because he defeated Big Mom that Shanks was gonna be like the same level as her, you know, and other things he kind of forgot about. But he, did that not knowing how serious Shanks takes his shit. He ran up on his alliance members. Shanks used Future Sight to see what he was gonna do, and Kid was gonna destroy all of the alliance members. But then, Shanks pulled up on him, one shot him with a divine departure, and he was like done after that. But before all that shit happened, right? and this guy's a conqueror user, so you might be surprised at how powerful I have him. But strength is a 90%, speed 87%, 91 for his durability, and a 92 for his endurance, an 86 for his intelligence, and a 90 for his experience. Um, 92 for his close skills, and a 92 for his range skills. 87 for his recoup, and a 93 for his hacks. So overall power score is a 90% for Eustace Kid. Um, Unfortunately, he was supposed to be a better character, but he just didn't. As a conqueror, he kind of let people down too. That's why people hate him. I don't really hate him though. I don't. But be cool for on the corner. That was his power scan. The last one I'm gonna do about him.